Alright, it's just me this time. Because Mac decided to sleep early and Dust died somewhere. So let's see what the new weapon does. So the halberd looks like it does more damage and stuff, but it uses more stamina as far as I can tell. Although I'm very much liking the halberd so far. Dude, what was that? What was that combo of enemies? Jesus. So the time loop enemies stay dead. Interesting. Are they gonna follow me to the end of the earth, or can I, like, get some health, or... Not me forgetting that I have that. Are you serious? That wasn't a time guardian? That's evil. Very evil. Well then, in that case, let me just travel in a random direction. That was close. I mean, I'll take all this stuff, but
Over here!
you got it, buddy.
Hey! Help! Over here! In the maintenance room!
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for the help. Wait. That necklace. You must be one of his friends.
Who are you?
I'm Victor Gas. I left Jova to look for my mentor Vitalis. My ears are still ringing from that damn explosion. The trucks must have driven over a mine or something.
Now, why would anyone put a mine in a tunnel?
I pulled Lieutenant Rue out just in time. We're the only survivors. The explosion must have attracted the creatures. We hid in here until I could figure out a way back to Jova.
Who is Vitalis?
Vitalis is the blacksmith of Jova. I've been his apprentice for many years. I was an idiot to think I could go look for him. Recently, some agents came for him. You know, black suits, shades. Let's just say they didn't seem like the type to fuck around. Listen, maybe we could help each other. Take the key to Vitalis' home. I found a locked door in the basement, but couldn't figure out how to open it. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. I'll come join you later. I need to make sure the lieutenant can make it back to Jova. I'll find a way to avoid the creatures.
Do you know what these weapons are?
Not...
That.
Do you know what these weapons are?
not here. We'll talk about it later when we get back to Jova.
Why though?
You know anything about this necklace?
We can talk about the necklace when we get back to Jova.
What, so I had to find this guy, like story-based
Where's
thing?
Vitalis' home?
The house is right in front of the forge in the northeastern part of Jova. You can't miss it. There's a blue swing in the tree next to the house.
Interesting. Woo, medkit. Oh, the 1919 was such a good machine gun. The halberd uses so much more XP. Or not XP, yep. It uses so much more stamina. Oh, okay, I see how this works. Oh, big sword. Let's take a gander. Not a fan. Not a fan. Well, it's not very helpful, but I'll take it. Okay. Okay. So many of these goddamn enemies have that cord thing. This cord thing is obnoxious. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just picking a path that I'm pretty sure I haven't been on and walking. Oh, hey, guy.
There's nothing for you here. Head to Jova. if you can. There's nothing for you.
Oh, more guys.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business. The Abbey is...
This place is off limits. I suggest you turn around.
Okay. Wait, is unlocking those things that we saw earlier a fucking... It costs a consumable? But we'll find out when I find another one, because I can't be bothered walking all that distance to get back. Oh, upgrades. Now what I'm wondering is, do they all have separate charges? I'm gonna check if I can mess with this now, though. No can do. Wait, what? I thought the drone did things, not us. Good to know they're on different cooldowns though. That's very convenient. I need to fight all the enemies I come across because I never know when one of them might be a time loop. Like that, exactly. What does that even mean, 40 hazes of tier 1? I just got an achievement and I'm not sure the purpose of it. Oh, come on. I was reading that. Alright, so there's something I need to watch out for.
This is Technician Dawes, reporting a security breach and observation outpost. Limbic entities have breached the perimeter. They're everywhere. How did this happen? Oh my god, I'm almost at the gate. It's locked. What? No! 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 No!
What in the fuck? Good lord. I'm not sure what that does, but so it's an enemy stun. I'm sorry, what? Someone's gonna tell me that that's fair? Then again, when are enemies fair? This is war, so you know when are enemies fair? Oh my god, relax. Relax with the goddamn spamming of that. Relax, you spazzes. I don't know if getting rid of these enemies is important to that door, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Puzzle. U shape? But there's 5, not 4. You call me a pleb, but you know I'm looking up that stuff, the codes and shit. Oh. So are these extra abilities? All I'm gonna say about that note is cough. I'm a bit confused on... Alright, I'll use the sword then. I'm not sure what that grief stuff means yet. Oh, okay. There's the difference. Interesting. I will be right back though. I gotta use the bathroom and I want to get a drink. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Sorry, I just dropped, like, blah, 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 blah. I just dropped a whole bunch of things. Wait, what level is this? Wait. Okay. Okay, so what I thought was... I need to look up what this limbic sphere thing is because I'm lost. Because I thought the limbic sphere was meaning the glyphs that you could use, but apparently that is not the case. Okay, so I was half right, but it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more blah. It's a little bit more intuitive than that. Very confused, but whatever. Wait, are they saying that you need to activate each of these fucking sconces to get the code to the door? If so, I think that is particularly evil. I killed more of the time stuff, so let me go see if I can do that. Okay, still no. Well, then I guess we're gonna enter town, see how that goes. Let me go kill these enemies over here since I know there are a few. I do like you the sword. Oh, whatever the enemies were over here for, they're dead now. Huh? Alright. If that usable item tells me where I am, I will gladly put it on my hotbar. It does not tell you where you are, so that is not helpful.
Poor bastard. Next time he falls, I'll let him choke a little longer. Poor bastard.
His gaze
Question
be
mark?
upon you, my son. You're not from here, are you? I know everyone around here. And yet, there is a way about you that is familiar to me.
Who are you?
I am Abbot Jaffer, the spiritual leader of Patham Abbey. My life started here, and it seems it will end here. I don't know where you are from, but I'm afraid you've wandered into hell.
What happened here?
Madness and hatred happened here, and lots of it. When I finally managed to get back from Tulsi, I rushed to my brother's home only to find my niece, Rebecca, orphaned. Then the soldiers began to round up the villagers. When they kicked in the door, I told her to hide. I gave myself up.
Your niece, Rebecca, is she okay?
How long can a young child survive in these horrible conditions? Could you be so kind as to check in on her? The last time I saw her was in my brother's home. It's the building with the treehouse next to it.
Will do.
Your niece, Rebecca.
How long? The last time I saw her was in...
Where's the Abbey?
It's southeast of Jova, sitting on a rocky plateau. From the marshes you can see its beautiful golden spheres and Sethrus's ever-watchful eye. Tread lightly, my son. Captain Voss sent some of his men to ransack the Abbey. He's obsessed with finding a treasure that does not exist. They can keep beating me for as long as they want. I have no idea what they are talking about.
Why is Captain Voss doing this to you?
Captain Voss is a criminal and thief parading as a soldier. You don't believe me? Look inside his trucks. They are filled with things he stole from Palamist families.
I don't mean to be that guy, but isn't that literally every major faction in every warfare ever? Because, like, let's use World War II as an example. Even, like, the British, the Americans and stuff, you know, all those people, they took stuff from the Germans, and vice versa, right? So, like, you know, a lot of soldiers are
Is
thieves.
the reason why he arrested me. He can beat me as long as he likes. My answer will always remain the same. There is nothing of value in the Abbey besides our barrels of mead.
Before anyone asks, no, there was not really any point to that, just, you know, fun facts.
The roots of hatred run deep and far across Hadia. This isn't the first time we've been caught in a perpetual cycle of violence. Sethrus's benevolence lives in all of us. But the serpent also lives in us. He does not dare show himself until the laws and customs have fallen. When that happens, you will quickly realize that the chains holding civilized men are weak. Steel yourself, my son. The serpent strikes when we are at our most vulnerable. This war is a sword sharpened by propaganda and religious intolerance, slicing and dicing up what generations built over centuries within days. The exchange of cruel and violent acts and the lies perpetuated by the media all played their part. I was shocked to hear that even priests were involved in spreading hateful rhetoric.
Well, I'm not sure what to make of this war. Both sides sound
Now
terrible
look
so
at
far.
us. I see only darkness ahead, but I have faith in Sethrus. I believe Hadians can quell their emotions and come back to reason. They must, or all will fall to ruin. Lieutenant Rue was the first outsider I ever encountered. She was as curious about our customs and traditions as I was about hers. This Buddha she spoke of is a fascinating figure. I was saddened to hear that the outside world seems to fall prey to the same dark impulses as Hadians, which is partly why the peacekeepers exist. Being a peacekeeper is admirable. Risking one's life for the betterment of others is a noble pursuit. No matter how hard they try, I refuse to hate them and never will. We both share the same land and God. There is plenty of room for peaceful coexistence, and Sethrus has plenty of love to spare. I'm not naive. I understand why things are the way they are, but that doesn't mean I have to accept them. How do we stop the spread of hatred from one generation to the next? I lack the wisdom to know the answer, but know where to begin. I need to start with the next generation. The children of this war must let go of their hatred if we are to climb out of the hole we dug for ourselves.
What one thinks of religion is irrelevant in this, but I gotta say, accurate. Letting go of hatred is a good thing. For most
There's
things.
a moment in history that all Palamists should reflect on, if not regret entirely. The country was ruled by a heavy-handed theocracy, with one thing in mind: power. A young charismatic erudite named Savingo wrote several Reformation theses, which gained popularity. What did the Palamist traditionalists do? They hunted them down. They accused them of heresy and burned them at the stake. They were Palamists who only wanted reform. Nothing is easier than listening and finding common ground. It is effortless compared to the alternative. That moment of hubris sent us on the path of endless wars. We don't learn from our mistakes. We only seem to repeat them.
Accurate.
I overheard the guards speaking of such creatures. If what they describe is accurate, then the darkest days are ahead of us. In specific passages, the Holy Kata speaks of TR's demons. Some of these passages relate to the curse of TR, brought on by the great sins of destructive emotions. These writings were meant to be interpreted as metaphors and stories, to teach and inform us. Could this be happening? May his eye protect us.
What religion is this anyway? Because, like, this guy mentioned Buddha a second ago, so is the religion in question a real one?
Poor bastard.
Pull him out of there. Didn't think Palamists were clever enough to work heavy machinery like this. Color me surprised. Check his pockets. Take that silly little acorn, put her with the rest.
No! No, please! Don't take...
Shut up! Oh,
Yeesh.
fuck! You got blood all over my boots, you fucking asshole! Alright, boys, go round up the rest of them.
Eh.
It's just a matter of time before those things break into Jova. And I don't intend to be sober when they do. This hooch right here, signing mead? Oh, God damn, it's good. This is the way I want to go out. I'd give anything for some more. I was stationed to guard Voss's office. Screw that. Wait, don't tell him I said that. I hope he's not looking for the extra key. Because I'm about to give it away to whoever brings me some more mead.
Oh, that's convenient. Also, again, I don't mean to be that guy, but hooch. I know hooch is a slang for alcohol, but isn't hooch a type of alcohol all by itself? Hey, buddy.
Man, I'm sick of staring into the marsh. These things aren't looking for a fight anyway. I can't wait to get relieved. I need to pay our sweet doll a visit. That'll take the edge off. Man,
Nah, I'll explore the lower part of the town before going up there.
I was part of the mob that hung those civilians in the marsh. I don't know what came over me. Now these soldiers make sure I pay for my crime every single night. And I deserve it. I knew all of them. We were neighbors. I taught their children. Those kids were my life. Rebecca, Talum, Justina, especially little Cyril Kun. I want to remember who I was back then, before all of this happened. I need to wake up from this nightmare. Sethers, forgive me. I was part of the mob. I knew.
Interesting. Morbid, but interesting.
This is the life, man. For years I waited for this fucking war and it finally arrived. 2 years and we're just getting started. You know what's exhausting? Pretending that everything is okay. Love thy neighbor bullshit. It's about time we rid ourselves of the Palamists. I'll drink to that. This is the life. You know what?
Well, that's morbid.
Yeah, see that guy? Looking through the binoculars, standing safely behind the sandbags? That's the captain. I suggest you chat with him before you wander into trouble.
Now, why would I want to do that?
Move along. This house has been requisitioned by the Asterian Armed Forces to serve as Captain Voss's field office.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see? It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh. We weren't gonna let that slide. No way. Palamis pulled similar shit in my village. It's the reason I enlisted.
Hello, violin player.
I'm only permitted to play Sabinian classics, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions. I'm getting the impression that Captain Voss is tired of hearing the same tune over and over again. I need to learn some new pieces before I end up against the wall. I'm getting the impression.
Well, if I find a note for you, I'll give you a hand.
I don't know
Hey,
how
buddy.
you managed to get here, and I don't care. I have my orders not to interfere with your operations. Just do me the same courtesy.
So the people fighting the demons are a third party?
That's all we need. A bunch of fucking outsiders roaming around our country. I strongly suggest you avoid my men. They have enough to worry about.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Vass, 6th Battalion, 3rd Company of the Asterian Armed Forces. I'm in charge here. Jova is part of Asteria now, so everything here belongs to the Sabinian cause. I'll follow my orders for now, but there's a limit. The way I see it, you're not bulletproof, and you're alone.
Well, that's not very nice.
I think we understand each other.
What's going on with the priest?
And here I thought we had an understanding. That priest is an AAF problem. He's a goddamn spy. End of story.
What's going on at the Abbey?
The Abbey is off limits, and it's under investigation. We believe these priests are spies and informants for the enemy. We'll get to the bottom of this very soon.
What happened here?
Justice happened here. If you think the Palamists aren't doing the same thing to us, you're a fucking idiot. Jova's part of Asteria's relocation program. We were gonna get everything ready for the migrating Sabinian families. That was before these damn creatures showed up. It's the greatest country on this spinning ball of ours. Well, if it wasn't for the Palamists bringing us down several notches. When we finally get rid of them, Hadia will rise like it once did under King Astor. He was by far our greatest monarch. Look at what we've accomplished with fewer men and resources. We've captured the entire province of Umbrahan and pushed into Argola. I'm guessing we would have Trisk, the capital city of Argola, if it weren't for those damn things. The Asterian armed forces will swing around and liberate Jehania when the fighting resumes. You know the saying, right? ON peacekeepers are as useful as a second asshole on your elbow. Useless outsider trash. We are superior in every way. We've dominated the arts, business, education, and politics for decades, if not centuries. We need to progress. The only way to achieve greatness is to rid ourselves of the Palamist swine. They're drowning in their own filth.
My guy, you
We
insane.
need to step on their heads and hold them underwater. If we let them, those bastards will drag us down with them. They're insects. Look at what they did to that Sabinian family in the marsh. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about the Palamists in the forest? Killing their women and children and sending their men to work camps? But they're not women. They're not children. And they certainly aren't men. When you have a cockroach problem in your home, you don't negotiate with the vermin to leave. You exterminate them. I don't know what they are, but I do know they aren't interested in the town. If they were, I wouldn't be standing here. I sent a scouting party to try to figure out what we're dealing with here, but they never came back. I've been observing them for quite some time. They have no discernible pattern, rules, or hierarchy. In fact, the only thing they seem interested in is that strange dome-like mass in the marsh. My guess is they came out of it. I'd order a salvo on the damn thing, but I don't want to kick the hornet's nest.
Well, that's the first smart thing you've said this entire conversation. Okay.
Ah, good haul. We usually don't find much in these backwater Palamist shitholes. Last time we hit, we barely filled up one truck. Voss is happy. And if Voss is happy, we're happy. He keeps the real good stuff in his office. We'll be living large after this.
Tis the way of war. Very fucked.
I should be at the Abbey, trashing the place. I bet those lucky bastards over there are filling their pockets with gold.
You know, bud, somehow I doubt that.
We caught one of these scumbags scavenging for food in one of the houses. A few ripped fingernails later, he gave up the rest. They were hiding like rats down in the old well. This filth got off easy, if you ask me.
Dude.
This shit will never end. I need to get the fuck out of here. I had no choice, man. Voss and his goons look at magazines to see if we fired. Whatever you're doing in Jova, make it short.
These are the scumbags that hung the Sabinian family. What a waste of ammunition. They should have let me do it my way. They would have suffered for days.
As fuck, dude. Very fucked.
Look at these fucking things. They're not the crunchiest chip in the bag, but they make up for it with pure aggression and ferocity. One of these bastards dismembered a guy like he was a mannequin. Well, they're calm now, but when you piss one off, run.
I don't know why I'm still holding my gun. I saw a guy unload 2 clips into one of them. It just kept coming at him like it was nothing. We lost a lot of soldiers putting up these barricades. If they ever decide to storm the town, we're all fucked.
I don't know. Hitting them with a stick seems to work pretty good. Is it just me or is that door small? I hear doggo. Okay, we can enter the well. Interesting.
Dear Diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared. Uncle Jaffer is the only one who still plays with me. He says we should all go to the lake with him. He says it's safer there, but I don't want to leave my friends.
Do they mean literal friends or friends as in like the demon sense?
You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova. When the bombs fell from the sky, I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. Parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded.
I saw your uncle. He's gonna be all right.
Thanks, Zethyrus. Uncle Jaffer is like all the great saints in the stories he used to read to me. He told me about the great holy men who fought against the Sabinian sinners. Uncle Jaffer always gives so much to help others in need. Zethyrus would never let him die. He wouldn't.
What happened here?
The soldiers rounded up everyone. Uncle Jaffer told me to hide when they entered the house. They arrested him and they took him somewhere else. The soldiers separated everyone. The men, the women, the children. People were screaming and crying when they were being forced into the buses. The soldiers didn't take everyone, though. The rest were brought into the forest across the marsh. Only the soldiers came back. Miss Haley taught us about Hadia. She told us that the Sabinians were horrible people who always wanted to hurt us. And they gave us examples of what happened in our history. King Astor was a very mean man who wanted to eliminate all the Palamists. The Sabinians think he's a hero. It's true. Look at what they did to us in Jova. Miss Haley was right. They all hate us.
It was fucked. Very fucked.
I want this to end. I want my mom and dad to tell me everything will be okay. I want to play with my baby brother in the treehouse. I want to go to school. I want to play with my friends in the marsh. And I want to listen to Uncle Jaffer's sermons.
I don't think playing in the marsh is a good idea. One wrong step and you're in a sinking mud pile.
Things to go back to normal. I don't think they ever will. They were always nice to me. Sal wanted me to stay with them at their outpost, but I didn't want to. This is my home. She came to see me in secret and made sure I had food. This morning, she told me she was leaving. She wanted me to leave Jova with them. I told her I was staying for Uncle Jaffer. She gave me more food and said goodbye. I hate them. They killed my mom and dad. They killed my baby brother. He was only 5. Miss Haley was right about them. They're not people. They're all murderers. Everyone I know is gone. They're with Zethris now, in the higher place. Uncle Jaffer talks about it in his sermons. It's where we go when we die. It's a place that has no memories. You only feel happiness. It's where my mom and dad, baby brother are. They're demons. They're here because of the Sabinians. They're friends with the demons. They don't attack them. See? They're friends with them.
Not sure where you got that idea from. I don't want to give that to anyone because so far, any item that we needed, a character said something about wanting it, right? And you to find it. And even though the child is the obvious answer on one to give a teddy bear to, you know, there might be someone else who actually needs it, like, you know, for quest purposes or whatever. Doggy. Doggo. Doggy. Wait, what?
I found the poor pup whimpering alone in a house, just abandoned there by the owners. Unbelievable how utterly heartless these Palamists are. He's in good hands now, though. Aren't you? Who's a good boy? I found the poor... He's in good... Hey! Hands off! I found him. He's mine now. I found the poor pup whimpering.
Well, I tried.
They recently assigned me to this battalion. I needed a breather after we pushed through Umbrahan. I heard rumors about what was going on behind the front lines. That shit in the forest. That isn't me. The Asterian army is filled with men like Vass. And he is as filthy as they come. Watch your back.
I've seen Enzo and Daniel do some fucked up shit, but this takes the cake. Almost retched when I walked in. And again, what happened to their families? I guess it's tit for tat, huh?
No. Okay.
Damn it. Of course I drew the short straw. The worst cleanup job in town and I pull it. Figures.
So there are more dudes up here? Well, there might be. Doggo seems very unhappy.
Hey, hands off. I found him. He's mine now.
I was hoping to be able to cut the chain or get rid of the soldier, but that ain't happening apparently.
It's just a matter of... I was... It's almost empty. Well, I guess it's a start. I'd be a lot more appreciative of a full bottle of... This hooch right here. I was...
You're kidding me. I thought I read it already. Wait, am I supposed to find a man named Henry?
Poor bastard. I'm a little busy here. I'm a little busy.
I have no use for this, my son. Be wary, my son.
I found your niece. She's okay.
Thanks, Etheris. She was always brighter than the other kids. When we leave this place, and we will, I'll take her somewhere peaceful and quiet.
I'm genuinely curious if you can do the fucked up thing and tell the soldier guy where the kid is. I'm not gonna, obviously, but I'm still curious if they'd give you the option. I'm going to assume that house is the end of Act 1 or something like that. Then again, the Abbey still exists, so probably not. Oh, I get it, I think. Huh? Wait, is it because they're not the same symbol? Oh, okay, so they have to be the same symbol. Okay. Not sure, not entirely sure what the point of that was. Is there an answer on one of these? The number is probably on the pictures, but I can't be bothered. Okay, yep, they have to be the symbol on the correct symbol on both sides. Oh yeah, the numbers are in the picture. I'm just stupid.
Hey, I made it back. Come and see me when you're done.
Hey, bud. Wait. Okay, they are the same weapon.
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. I left Lieutenant Rue at the outpost. I'll check in on her later. Any luck figuring out how to open the door in the basement? I looked everywhere for the code.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
When I met Vitalis, I was in a very dark place. If it wasn't for him, chances are I'd either be a criminal or dead. Face down in a ditch somewhere.
Well, that's morbid.
But Vitalis saw something in me. He gave me focus, discipline, and skills. Skills that would one day serve a great purpose.
What are these weapons?
They're called limbic weapons. Vitalis told me that they were intricately tied to this country's history. He taught me how to repair and enhance them.
Enhance, you say?
But to do so, I need limbic shards. And Vitalis wouldn't tell me where the shards come from. He kept a small stash hidden behind the red toolbox. Go get it, and I'll show you what I can do.
You know anything about this necklace?
Vitalis has one too, though it's not quite the same. I noticed some of his friends wore similar ones around their necks. They call themselves the Vigil. I think they're made of limbic shards like your weapons, but I'm not sure. The weapons, the necklaces, and the Vigils are all connected somehow. I guess Vitalis left out some lessons.
What is going on with Abbot Jaffer?
When I left to find Vitalis, they kept him in a small house in the center of town, exposing him like that in the open. Captain Voss wants to send a message to whoever remains in Jova. I'll find a way to get him some water when the guard is distracted. It's all I can do for him. Whatever Captain Voss wants from Abbot Jaffer, he won't stop until he gets it.
What do you know about the Vigil?
Vitalis told me about the Vigil, but not in detail. Before he left, he promised to explain everything upon his return.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Etheris, too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or, worse, shipped off to a prison camp.
Any idea what Captain Voss is up to?
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him are unpredictable, which makes Voss very dangerous.
I had a feeling I skipped something by mistake.
I'm only alive.
What do you make of this note?
Vitalis never mentioned a journalist. I know where the Weeping Night is, though. It's in the Vissa Hills. It's a large statue of a Sabinian knight holding another fallen in combat. I'm surprised it's still around, considering it's in the Palamist province. It's nestled under a large weeping willow tree. People often light candles and leave pictures of their loved ones at the foot of the statue.
Do you know the woman in the pictures?
Whoever she is, she seems to be a painful memory. Vitalis became angry whenever I asked about her, and he would shut me out completely. So I dropped it.
Can you tell me more about Vitalis?
Vitalis was haunted by the past and anxious about the future. He was often away, sometimes for months at a time. After seeing the destruction of the war and the creature's sudden appearance, I now understand why he was so preoccupied. We've always been cut off from the rest of the world, even before Girion Yankel's dictatorship. Everyone acts surprised when Sabinians and Palamists rip each other apart. Isolation has terrible consequences on individuals. Imagine what it can do to an entire population. In fact, you don't have to. Look around. There are plenty of examples of such consequences. It's like Haiti is a science experiment gone awry, meant to teach the rest of the world a lesson. After witnessing and hearing of atrocities being committed all over Hadia, it only seems to fill my spirit with dark thoughts. One thought stands out from the rest, though. Whatever these creatures are, we deserve them.
Disagree.
I have nothing but good to say about them. They're the first outsiders I ever met. They were very friendly to everyone and very helpful. Lieutenant Rue gave me a few odd jobs here and there. Her men taught me how to play football. I had a blast, as did some of the kids in Jova. They organized a small tournament, which helped us forget about the political tensions flaring up. I feel sorry for Lieutenant Rue, though. She lost all her men. They were all very close, especially with Rojo and Typhon. I should check in on her soon. My father was Sabinian. I'm a freak occurrence in Hadia. I belong to both worlds. I think the Sabinians got lost in their so-called progressiveness. They seem to have lost touch with their roots. If you go far enough into history, Sabinians were all Palamists at one time. I think it's important to know where you're from. It might humble some of the pride and temper reckless ambitions. Don't tell anyone, but my mom was a Palamist. I attended Mass and participated in some of the rituals. It made my mother happy. But I grew out of it. Now that I think about it, that's when my life took a turn for the worse. Vitalis helped me out of that hole I had dug for myself. However, I would be a liar if I said that my faith didn't play a big part in my recovery. I'm happy to say that I stand in his gaze again. And yes, I admit it. I pray to him at times, especially for Vitalis' safe return. Vitalis had a relapse a while back. I helped him through it. He let a few things slip out, though. It didn't make much sense then, but I started connecting the dots when I crossed the marsh. He spoke of these creatures. He said that they were coming. He called it the Calamity. He said they were the physical manifestation of malevolent human emotions, and war was their doorway into our world. I figured it was the alcohol talking. I sure as hell believe him now.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Where? Interesting that you can create those. I'm not gonna upgrade those because I'm probably never gonna use them. Wait, is that how that works? Bruh.
I was part of the mob. I want.
I gotta find the person that wants this bear. It has to be in this town, right?
This is the life. You know what's exotic?
I have no use for I have no use for
We got every... Painting their horse. We weren't gonna... I can't accept...
I'm only I'm getting so. What am I supposed to do with this?
Ah, good haul. Voss is... I've got enough.
What now?
Is Victor gonna be okay?
I won't lay a hand on him. I'm just happy to see the smoke rise from the forge again. I have a long list of things that need his attention. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a busy man.
I should be at the end of it, though. That's worth.
We got one of these scumbags. We got one of... The fuck am I supposed...
This shit. I don't want it.
Hey man, if it's not ammo or porn, I don't need it.
Oh, you're right, the well. I forgot about that. Oh, the demon's in here. That's fun. Well, shortcut, I guess. Okay, so that just goes around in a circle then. Hi there. That's a fake. There's no way that that's real. This is a boss fight or something, isn't it? That has to be a fake, there's no way. Or it's a real person.
You scared me. I thought the little one and I were done for. I'm Judith, and this little fella is Uli. I promised his mother I would care for him when the program came for her. I've been hiding down here ever since. The soldiers up there wouldn't hesitate to gun down a Palamist woman, especially one who cares for a Sabinian baby. I rationed his milk as long as possible, but ran out yesterday. Poor Uli is starving. I don't know how I can possibly get any more. You scared me. I've been my ration. I'm sorry. I can't feed a baby with empty bottles. I'm sorry.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm not exactly sure how I fix that problem, but, you know. Like, I'm not sure where to go to get that food, whatever. Oh, hey, guy.
You want to join me? There's plenty of booze to go around. Hey, you want to hear a story? I got one for you. Our hero is hiding in the marsh like a scared, pitiful little shit. What is he doing, you ask? He's watching his family being hung by the people he once called friends. But then, he comes out of hiding to rescue them at the last second, right? No. Not this guy. He waits. He waits until the Asterian armed forces show up. What a brave bastard. You wanna know how it ends? Spoiler alert. He drinks himself to death.
Well, that's morbid.
What the hell is this? This was his favorite toy. He carried it wherever he went. Thank you for returning it. Now that I have something of his to hold on to. Please take his picture away. I can't look at him anymore. The guilt and shame. It's unbearable. Thank you. I don't know how I'm supposed to carry on after this. All of us deserve something better.
Interesting.
What the hell is it? What the hell is it? Thank you.
Plenty of booze to go around, he says. Doesn't see any. So I need to exit the safe area from Jova, that part is certain. Another Time Guardian down. You say plain sight, I say I'm a dumbass, so probably not. Okay, that circles back around there. Okay. I'm sure there's something I could find in town somewhere. Okay. Not sure what that's for, but the enemies are dead, so woo.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Hey! Hands off! I found it. It's mine now.
Wait, I wonder. Since the child mentioned that she had a baby brother, so maybe?
I don't need. I don't need. I hope they let Uncle Jack.
I know the chances of that were slim to none, but whatever.
Look what the... Look what...
I have no...
Thank you. Oh, this takes me back. It seems like a lifetime ago now.
Well, that's
I
convenient.
can't change what I've done. I never thought I was capable of such things. That I had so much anger and... Thank you for the picture.
Damn it.
It's reminded me that I was a decent person once. It's given me hope that one day I could become that person again. I can't change what I've done. I never... Thank you for the picture. It's reminded...
Well, hooray.
I have no use for... I have no use...
I didn't think so, but I had to check. But I wonder, since this guy's looking over the supplies, maybe this guy?
I've got enough drink.
Nope.
What am I supposed... Painting their whole... We were... I can't accept... I can't accept... This is a lot... You know what's... We got...
I have no...
Move along. Move along. Move along.
I didn't even know that there was an attic here. It had nothing of relevance.
I was stationed. Ah.
The fuck?
I don't want.
Maybe there's nothing else I can do in town.
I don't have.
Are you trying to bribe? Are you trying to...
No, I'm trying to figure out who these go to, damn it. I'm gonna cut it here though. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.